Hello everybody, welcome back to World of Tanks Xbox Edition. I am NitePHX. Today we're taking out the Churchill III. It is a Tier 5 Soviet heavy tank. It is a premium tank. Matchmaking, just over half the enemy team are Tier 6s. We have 2 fewer Tier 6s than the enemy do. However, I'm in a Churchill III. I'm really not all that concerned not being top tier. And I believe the Churchill III gets preferential matchmaking, so it can only meet up to Tier 6s anyway. So we will start off the game here. We're going to go to the west side of the tracks, head up to the rocks right in front of us. Yeah, it's typically a pretty good spot, especially when you have light tanks like we do who are moving forward. We can catch guys maybe crossing the tracks. Our sixth sense does come on there. We decide, you know what? While I may have a shot on this light tank over here, it's way too early in the game to be losing all my health. And actually, that's a medium tank, isn't it? Alright, yeah, I see it now. It's a Knight. Well, and his obvious intentions are to get back here, find and kill our artillery, and light up as many of us as he can. I find guys who do this extremely aggravating. But what the heck? I mean, it's not a bad tactic. As long as you don't mind dying for it and being down a tank for your team right off the bat. So we were able to save the artillery from the Knight. However, there is a ELC sitting just under 500 meters from me who managed to get a bead on our artillery once the Knight lit him up. So, in reality, the Knight did accomplish what he came back here to do, I guess. But, some of these tanks are extremely tiny at 500 meters, aren't they? Now we do get one shot into the Matilda before he disappears. Have a 3601H with the side to us. We put a shot into him before he drops into, I don't know, hell? That was a pretty good drop. So he was lit up, he disappeared. We're just going to move up a little bit here, see if we can't spot anything else. Biggest concern, I have 700 hit points and there is an enemy artillery. And I was just lit up, so I'm not exactly sure where he's looking. So we're going to move up to the next rock here. Still gives us an opportunity for anything that may be crossing the tracks yet, and can also give us some shots into the most western flank. So the 3601H shows up again. We did get a lock. I think I had color on him, so I took a shot, but I was still backing up, so I put that one into the ridge in front of me. So here my sixth sense is on, and as I turn to the right, I'm detected. So my assumption is it's artillery looking at me, and there's an artillery shell that just landed. Probably overshot us. So now that our sixth sense is no longer on, we will try and move out of the position that we were last seen, just in case the artillery is feeling lucky. So there are some targets on the map. I don't have any shots from this position. There's our VK buddy again. Now we took a shot, it bounced. We take another shot, it bounced, and even our third shot bounces. So we switch to premium. We're only going to do 70, 72 damage per shot. But I don't think he is even remotely prepared for my rate of fire. He doesn't look tracked to me, so I guess he was just going to sit there and think he was going to trade shots with me. You know, the Churchill has pretty good armor. You know, if you come up against one, your best bet is to shoot him in a turret. I honestly don't recall what the reload rate on that VK is, but even if it's 6 seconds, I can put 3 shots in for every 1 shot he's going to put in. So ARL V39 way off in the distance. We do manage to get a shot in on him, and our team finishes him off. So based on the position of our team, I'm going to say that we have won the western flank. There's no bad guys left over here. So we're going to poke the ridge, see if we can get a lock on anything. The Matilda's still down there. He's behind the building, and there's a Firefly. We lead the shot, and for whatever reason he stops. Actually, re-watching it, it looks like he may have ran into a rock or something, because now he's in cover. We do have our own VK down here who can hopefully take care of the Firefly. I just took a blind shot guessing where he might have traveled to once he disappeared. So we are going to start moving over in the direction of where we last saw the Firefly, just in case. It is an enemy tier 6 against a friendly tier 5, so you never know. Well, it looks like he puts a pretty good shot on him there. Now I can't figure out if our VK is tracked. He doesn't look tracked. Maybe his engine is dead. He doesn't appear to be AFK since he just put a shot on the Firefly. But he's not moving at this point. I guess he's just being patient and waiting. Well, I'm not that patient. We're going to move up to see if we can't detect this guy for him. There he is, so I do request fire. I'm more than willing. Go ahead. This was your kill. Take it. However, I'm not going to let that guy shoot at me, so... You know, I'm currently doing that 100 Years of Honor op, and you need to get one kill in a game and win that game, and you get 1 point. So, I had a kill. I didn't look to see if the VK had any kills. I figured, okay, you know what, I've got my kill. Go ahead, take your shot, get your kill if you need it. You know, teams are even right now. We've got 2 mediums, 2 heavies. They've got a medium, 2 lights, and a tank destroyer. You know, based on the tanks that are left, we have a chance of winning this. And we can see on the minimap that the VK has moved up with me here, so he's able and ready to fight again. So a Easy 8 gets lit up there. We do get a lock, but we don't have any color on him. One of our teammates on the other side of the tracks there does take him out of the game. Was a little concerned whether or not we were going to get capped out, but now we see the 3 remaining enemy. They're all sitting up here at their flag. You know, you would think 2 of us on the western side of their flag and 2 of us on the eastern side of the flag, we have a pretty good chance of winning this. All the mounds, the rocks, the terrain can definitely provide some pretty good cover for both of us, actually. So we just come around the bend, our 6th sense comes on, we see the rear end of the Hellcat sitting there, put in 2 shots, 3 shots, take him down to just under half health. But he played the right way. He went forward, got out of the way.
We lost a friendly vehicle.
Now losing my VK buddy was a little unexpected. You can see that ELC put himself in a really good spot. Now the question is, where did the Hellcat and the other ELC go? Really good chance they are coming around behind me. So I don't want to get shot in the side by the ELC in front of me. I obviously don't want to get shot from the rear, the guys who are probably coming up behind me. I probably, based on the position of where that ELC in front of me was, I probably should have gone forward. I was hoping that one of the 2 guys who had just come over the tracks, our friendlies, would be able to help me out with that ELC in front. That didn't happen, so the Hellcat and the other ELC do come up behind me, and I am out of the game. So for a brief moment here, we are down 1 vehicle. Would have been nice if I could have survived that. You know, you just find yourselves in those positions sometimes. It's like, oh crap, how am I going to get out of this? You make the wrong move and, well, you pay for it. I can't really say going forward would have been really any better. That Hellcat's pretty fast. Obviously the ELC is very fast. No matter what I did, I probably had somebody shooting at my side or my rear. And in the meantime, one of our tanks does take out one of the ELCs. We are back even at 2 tanks remaining per side. So right now we got a little bit of a standoff there, Hellcat versus the M4, the Easy 8. You know, in the game I'm watching him reposition. So no, don't. Yeah, I mean, back up little bits at a time, but don't give him your side. And sure enough, there goes 238 hit points, got shot in the side of the turret by the Hellcat. So his question right now, obviously because of his erratic turret movements, is where's the ELC? And while not watching what the other VK was doing, he did manage to get himself killed from the Hellcat. Enemy ELC pops out, takes a shot. He obviously underestimated the reload rate of the M4, and now that ELC is out of the game and we are tied up once again, 1-on-1. So I guess it pretty much boils down to who's going to make the mistake. Who's going to give away their position? Who's going to be looking the wrong way? Our M4, 6% health. He's a one-shot. The Hellcat, I believe, he's a two-shot yet. So Hellcat definitely has the advantage right now. You know, they know generally where each other are, but they don't know where each other are. So what do you think the chances are that Hellcat may be sitting in the exact same spot he was when I first encountered him and put 3 shots into his rear? It's always possible. So what do? Do you play ring around the Roxy's and see who's going to catch who? You know, I think if I was the Hellcat with my speed, I'd head west. I'd find a bush that I could hide behind and just wait for you to come across. You know, I don't know that much about these two tanks and their view range. I do know you don't want to run over a tree while you're playing cat and mouse. I would think the Hellcat would have a better view range, but it could come down to equipment that you have and your crew. You know, we've all been in this situation before, and it does get frustrating. You never know when that guy's going to come up behind you and shoot you in the butt. You just never saw him. And you never know when he's sitting in the spot he was when I originally found him. So our M4 does get a shot on him. He sets him on fire. He still had a fire extinguisher left. They are both now one-shots. You know, that Hellcat had to have made an assumption as to where he thought the M4 was, and he was just wrong. Alright, so they've lost each other on the map again. They're obviously very close to each other. There's the tree and yeah.
There are no winners today.
That's how it goes. So nobody on either team gets any points towards the 100-year op. We do manage 3,011 experience, 2 kills, 1,506 damage. We did block 675. And with all those little op books up there, none of them say +1. However, there are 2 players in the game, one on each team, who got, I can't remember the name of the medal, but for killing an enemy at the same time he kills you. Some type of a medal for that. Alrighty, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I would appreciate it if you would click the like button. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them in the comment section below. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. You will get notifications from YouTube when I post new videos. And as always, I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.